afternoon and welcome back to the 2013 NCAA Division III Softball Championship at Carson Park, hosted by the University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire. In game number 6 of the 2013 Softball Championship, the University of Texas at Tyler defeated Central College by a final score of 5-4. Joining us from Central College is head coach George Wares, senior catcher Caitlin Meyer, and junior pitcher Mallory Schulenberg. Coach, we'll start with you. Comments on today's game.
First of all, the attendance is wrong. 462, we had that many people by ourselves from Pella, so it had to be at least double that, so I don't know how you got 429. That was my one sarcastic comment. A lot of credit to UT Tyler. I thought they, we knew going into this game that we're both kind of with our backs to the wall. They had a tough loss yesterday, we had a tough loss, and we just asked our players to compete, and they did that. And right now, 10 minutes, 20 minutes removed, a lot of people don't understand that we wanted to win the national championship, but we wanted to keep playing. I'm never going to get to coach this person again. And that's pretty hard. And that's really what it's all about. I'll take questions, since that was the end of my opening comments. When I pause 10 seconds, I'm usually done.
Talk about the sixth inning. All of a sudden, down to your run. Did you come back?
I don't want to be cliches, but that's really what we've been all year. I think no matter who we're playing, no matter what the situation, our players have taken the one pitch at a time mentality, and they've battled and battled and battled. So, I'm not saying we knew it was going to be easy, but we felt like we were going to have a shot. And obviously anybody that watched us play, we're pretty aggressive. Sometimes we run ourselves out of an inning. Sometimes we run ourselves into a productive inning, and that's just the way we play. And so our players believe in it. They're confident, and I had no doubt we were going to at least make a bid to come back in the game.
You told your team this morning, Coach, that if you were going to lose, you wanted it to be going down to the fight, and the other team better know that you were there. That might be a question for Tyler, but do you felt like you got out of your team what you wanted?
Yeah. I mean, no question. As much as it hurts right now, I think 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 days removed, it's going to mean a lot to these people of what they did, and getting to the national tournament and the season we had as a whole. And I got a feeling that, I'm not going to speak for Tyler either, but I would think they would feel like they were in a pretty competitive game, and that's what we wanted from our players. That's all you can ask for. When you get to this point, there's no upset or anything like that. It's just who does things when they have to do it, and they just did a little bit better than we did today.
Well, they kept putting the pressure on you as well. Every inning, it seemed like they had people on base. How challenging is that defensively and through pitching?
Well, you can ask Mallory. I mean, they swing it pretty well. I assume they spend a little time in batting practice. They hit it pretty well, and that seems to be their MO. I saw it was kind of interesting before the game. Their outfielders were working, going over the fence and bringing the ball back. I said, you're wasting your time because we don't hit them over the fence. But they were practicing for maybe later in the season or later in the tournament. But they're a great team, and we knew 2-0, 3-0, 4-0. I know in the regional they were behind East Texas Baptist 6-0, and came back and won it. So obviously they're a very explosive offensive team.
Well, I got a question for you, and I'll follow up with you, Caitlin. You got your senior catcher next to you. She's come back from a couple injuries, surgery last year, had a sensational season. What she meant to your team, to your program?
Well, it's hard to even put that into words. And people that don't know, midway through her junior season, she blows an ACL. She already had a bad shoulder, and so she had both surgeries. I can't think of the guy's name for the Bulls. What's his name? Rose. He's getting paid all this money, and he sits there, and this kid comes back and plays. So, if you want to look at what real athletes are, they're sitting right next to me. They're not playing professionally. That's my humble opinion. So, she means a lot to us.
Well, I guess my expectation was I was going to come back in full force. There wasn't going to be a limitation for me, and my teammates pushed me to make sure that I never slacked, never got down when it was hard. They kept pushing me and told me that this is where we wanted to be and keep going, and I have to thank my teammates more than anything for never letting me down and keep me getting to where I needed to be.
Mallory, talk about the experience you had here at the championship.
I mean, it's an experience unlike any other. I think it means a lot to be here. I mean, the seniors, their first year getting here, and their last year. I mean, it was a great experience. I mean, we didn't come out the way we wanted to as far as wins, but it was a great experience.
And it obviously wasn't the end result we wanted by any means or any meanings of the word, but I think that they know what it takes. Those extra practices, those extra lifting sessions, those extra team activities and captain's practices, it wasn't for nothing. And just keep working.
Mallory, does this little taste this year, does that motivate you to work even harder as you move forward?
Absolutely. I mean, getting here is amazing, and so I think that it just shows what we have, like the shoes that we have to fill for the next however many years. So.
Coach, you do lose Caitlin and 4 other seniors, but you've got a load of talent coming back. It's hard at this juncture to look ahead to next year, but you've got a pretty full cupboard and maybe another run at it next year.
Oh, we'll make another run. You know, I don't know if it'll end here, but we'll make another run. And I've already told these guys they're alumni right now. You know, I've said my goodbyes. They're with that other group watching, so we're already focusing on these people. And goodbye, seniors. Here we go next year.
All right, Coach Caitlin Mallory, thanks a lot for your time. Congratulations on a great season. Central College finishes its 2013 season as champion of the Pella, Iowa Regional and an overall record of 32-10.